For a fresh start, forget New Year's resolutions. There is a better way. We imagine waking up on January 1st with a perfectly organized life, ready to finally do all the things we said we would do. But most New Year resolutions don't work. There's a better way. And that better way is called the Life Audit. Welcome to Farang Angmor Podcast. Level up your learning, one tip at a time. Welcome to Farang Angmor Podcast, and you're listening to another episode of English Brain Soaking Series. เอาสมองไปจุ่มในภาษาอังกฤษ It's a space to practice your English listening, but also to reflect on ideas that can make life a little lighter, a little better. So you can practice English listening in a natural way while also learning something meaningful you can take into your own life. What I share here comes from things I've read or watched that touch me, and I hope they will touch you too. Today's episode is inspired by an article on CNBC titled, For a Fresh Start,Forget New Year's resolutions. There is a better way. I will leave the link in the description if you want to read the full piece. เดี๋ยวใส่ลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะสำหรับใครที่อยากอ่านน่าสนใจมาก super fascinating. I've taken the key ideas and turned them into a short and cozy episode for us as we get ready to welcome 2026. It's that time of the year, the New Year vibe, end of December, beginning of January, when many of us feel something special in the air.A sense of hope, possibility, that feeling of a fresh start, or what behavioral economists call the fresh start effect. It's the reason we suddenly feel motivated to become our best selves. We imagine waking up on January 1st with a perfectly organized life,a brand new routine and a disciplined version of ourselves ready to finally do all the things we said we would do. But the article points out something very honest and very human. Most New Year resolutions don't work. Not because we're lazy, not because we don't care, but because we're human.We choose goals that are sometimes too big. We take on too many things at once. We don't have the time, energy, or support. Or sometimes we pick goals we think we should want, not goals we deeply, truly desire. That's where the article says, there's a better way.And that better way is called the Life Audit. What is the Life Audit? It's not a resolution. It's not a to-do list. It's not a strict routine you force yourself to follow. It's more like a gentle,thoughtful exercise in reflection, a way to uncover what you actually want from your life, not what society told you to want, not what your parents expect, not what you should do to feel productive. It's a combination of psychology, design thinking, and user research, the same methods used by companies like Pinterest and LinkedIn to create things people truly love and need. But this time, you are the product. And the goal is to design a life that feels meaningful to you. The Life Audit has 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Dream. The generative phase. For 1 hour, sit somewhere quiet with a stack of sticky notes, index cards, or even scrap papers. กระดาษจดโน้ตอะไรก็ได้ค่ะ And write down every wish you have. 1 wish per note. For example, not goals, not shoulds, wishes. สิ่งที่ต้องการเลยไม่ต้องแบบตั้งเป็นเป้าหมายก็ได้สิ่งที่ต้องการล้วนๆเลย It can be something huge like start my own business or something small like be more patient. Don't judge, don't organize, don't overthink. Just let your desires speak. Aim for 100 wishes in 1 hour. Huh? 100? I know, it sounds intense, but something magical happens around the 30 or 40 mark. You stop filtering. Real wishes, your real desires, start coming up. This step is about curiosity. มันคือแบบเราต้องการอะไรนะจริงๆแล้ว About reconnecting with yourself. Step 2. Learn. The analysis phase. Now, take all these notes and start grouping them into themes. Maybe you'll have groups like health, career, family, hobbies, but your themes will be unique to you. As you group them, ask yourself, what patterns do I see? What wishes surprise me? Which wishes feel like I want to? And which feel like I should? Which themes feel empty? Sometimes the most powerful insight comes from what isn't there. If a category has a very few wishes, maybe you're already satisfied there. Or maybe it isn't as important to you as you thought. This step is about learning who you really are, not who you are supposed to be. Step 3. Plan. The action phase. Here's where the life audit becomes more realistic than New Year's resolutions. You do not need to chase all your wishes this year. You don't need 20 goals. You don't even need 10. Choose 3 to 5 wishes you want to focus on in 2026. And for each wish, ask, do I have the support I need? Do I have the time and resources? What one small step can I start with? The life audit works because it's realistic. It adapts to your real life, not the fantasy version of it. The article ends with a beautiful idea. Resolutions failed because they forget that we are human. We are emotional, sometimes tired, often busy, and always changing. But the life audit works because it combines introspection, design thinking, and small practical action. It doesn't force you to become a new person on January 1st. It helps you uncover the person you already are and build a life that supports that person every day. As we step into 2026, I want to leave you with this thought. A fresh start doesn't come from the calendar. It comes from clarity, from knowing what you truly want, and giving yourself permission to build a life that reflects it. If you try the Life Audit this week, I hope it helps you discover something new, something honest, or something exciting about yourself. Please do let us know how your life audit is going in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for soaking in this episode with me, and in advance, Happy New Year. May 2026 be gentle, meaningful, and filled with wishes that slowly become real. You can listen to this podcast anywhere, anytime on your favorite platform. Once you have listened to this episode, I would love to hear what you think. Let me know how we can improve, what topics you want to hear next, or any other thoughts you have got to help us make this podcast even better. And that's it for today. Bye. And this is Farang Angmor Podcast. Until next time, happy learning. เล่นเครื่องกันไปเลย which wishes ทุยจะหมดละได้ไหมโอเค Happy New Year ค่ะ